Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got two teams who will look to their running backs to try to control the pace of the game. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
So that means Taiwan Jones will be back for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is ready to get this one started. Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, and Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
They'll go ground. He's stacked up at that point. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Outside to the right. That's a gain of 8. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
First down at the 33. He's brought down. This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today. The Raiders from the 37. Brings it into his body. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a first down, but it sure makes third down a lot easier.
Get ready.
Third down and 1. They'll go ground. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Raiders would love to run the football in all situations like this. When you only need a little bit of yardage to get a first down, they show their power there. And I'll tell you what, this gives the coach a lot of confidence.
Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. Here's the handoff. Jones-Drew, right side. They bring him to the turf. Second down now. The Raiders this time will go with 2 tight ends. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
The Raiders come out. Jumbo package on the field. They call his name again. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job of this offense.
First down at the 42. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Second down and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see. When they don't have the blitz and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
The long drive continues. Has his target. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers. First down here. Offense lines up here. And Matthews is taking the handoff. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. The defense comes out in the nickel. Rivers out of the gun. Makes the catch in the open field.
Floyd's is a smart guy. He knows when you're running slant routes over the middle, you got to make sure you protect yourself. So he's under control, catches the football, gets to the ground before those defensive players can really beat him up. Good solid gain. And doesn't
a takeaway. Got a big lane. He's in the clear. The 10 and in for the touchdown.
Gotta love a defense is not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Raiders for the point after. The point after is good. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Got a flag down here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Nothing a coach hates more than giving them great field position with a kick out of bounds. There's the marker. It comes out. That snap was not in time. It'll be a delay of game call.
Delay of game, offense. Still
They
first
come
down.
to the line of scrimmage. First down. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Let's take a look at the starting lineups on the defensive side. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Floyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Rivers connects with Antonio Gates.
The Chargers do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
3rd and 4. And it's going to be dropped for the sack. And they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. The Raiders go with 2 tight ends on this play. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They're going to run it right. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Let's go.
The Raiders take it from the 28. He's going to get another carry. Good piece of tackling.
The Raiders' offensive line does a good job on this run. They show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a first down.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. That brings the play to an end.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. The Raiders snap it at the 31. That catch gives them a first down. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
First down at the 49. Throwing now to his left. Greeny's able to knock the pass away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 10. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Look the football in. With the gloves these receivers wear, the rules that you can't touch them, there's no excuse for dropping the football.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. 3rd and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Allen's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch.
Fair catch ball in at the 14-yard line.
First down coming up. Keeps it on the play fake. Justin Tuck has a sack. Second down coming up. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. In on the stop.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 3rd and long. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
He's going to try and return this punt. And Ingram's there to take him down. First down on the way.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Greeny's there to make the tackle. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. They'll run it here.
The days of thinking you're just going to rush the passer, those days are over for defensive ends. Yes, you have to rush the passer, but you got to be able to stop the run. That was a great job that time.
3rd down and 10. Gets the handle here. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. The Raiders are set to punt. And the fair catch is made. The Chargers are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Offense lines up here. First down and 10. It's got some daylight. And Matthews is brought down after picking up 6 on this play. Second down here. Browns in the slot. Woodhead's going to take the handoff now.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get it in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. 3rd and 5. Royals got the catch and the first.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Tight end in motion. The Chargers from the 27. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch.
Rivers' job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
First down here after the completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. As Woodhead falls out. This one's going back the other way. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You've got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
2 tight ends on the field here. To the ground. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Moore's a receiver in the slot. Handoff. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Double tight end formation. Maurice Jones-Drew. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Browns lined up in the slot. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 20. Throws to the right. Royals there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Woodhead's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Quarters formation here for the defense. Staying with the passing game on first down. And he's taken down.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line just collapsed. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Floyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Chargers have it at the 24. Woodhead off the left side. Woodhead takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL, I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Royals in the slot. Takes it from the gun. Airing it out. Nice catch. Brought down at the 38. Rivers showing off his arm with that throw, Phil.
Yeah, he did. Jim Nance at North Carolina State. He never threw the football down the field. But since he's come to the pros, look, Phillip Rivers, a big guy. He takes advantage of his size, and he throws it down the field for a good completion.
Brought down at the 32.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
First down at the 26. The give, and straight ahead, Brown. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Royals, a receiver in the slot. They go screen with Woodhead. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on third and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the third long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
Rivers to Woodhead. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate. They do get the field goal try, and they make it.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. They face first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Throw to the left. Pass is intercepted. Nice tackle.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Royals lined up in the slot. The Chargers snap it up at the 26. He'll throw it over the middle. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Second down following that incompletion. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. Catch made along the sideline.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
The Chargers take it from the 23. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one. Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. First down, offense readying for the snap. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. We see now just some of the many hits this quarterback has taken during a challenging day for him, Phil.
Jim, it's very understandable why he is not playing well today. Think about it. When you have less time to make a decision on where to throw the football, you are not going to have a great day. When you get in a situation like this as a quarterback, it's in the second half, it's 3rd and long, you're losing a close game, it's up to you to make the right decision. Don't force the issue. If it's not there, throw it short or throw it away.
Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. 3rd and 11. Has Royal. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
He wants to return this one. He's tackled right at the 36. The Raiders will begin their drive from the 36 now. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time and pick up about 4.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 6. Handoff made. Butler's there to take him down. Third down on the way. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Jones-Drew's got the handoff on the counter.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration.